图像。So before, when you're learning math, it's all about what? Calculations, right, Kevin? Always about calculation. But since last week, we're starting to learn that actually graph, shape could be combined with math as well, with the numbers, right? So today we're going to go forward. You think about it, equation can be transferred into lines and every single different shapes. I don't know if you heard that one is我们可以用一个数学的 equation 来画出来一颗心 heart shape. Okay, so math could be also very romantic as well. So today we're going to learn this part, okay? So are you ready? So let me just open that first. Okay, 167 chapter 2. Where are we? 1 second. No.
Oh no.
Okay, find it. 你什么东西又没拿
No.
Going to oh no. Okay. So everybody, please take a look at. Hi, Elaine. You're back on time. Okay, good. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So everybody, we have learned this one before, right? We know this is called a coordinate system, right? So we have this one is named axis, and we have this one as y-axis, right? And for entire flat, we can just cut them into quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. Okay, so, and also actually, as you can represent a real number by points on the real number line. So everybody, if you understand the coordinate system, you said it's actually transfer from a number to something you can write on the paper, but now could be in a system as well. So I don't know how many of them has played a chess before. Have you ever played a chess before? Yeah, so Kevin, you did before. So you know, for chess, you can literally, without anything, you can do the chess in your brain by how you said, okay, K1.
That's easy actually.
Yeah, D1, you move like 3 and something like that, correct? So the coordinate system is the same thing for the math, like the chess, you do those things. Okay, so those ones very easy. The center one is called original order, point. And quadrant 1 with the x value is 0. Sorry, x value is positive and y value is also positive. So Vicky, what does it mean? Like if I give you a number like 3, 6, it's a ordered pair, sorry. When I give you ordered pair, you can immediately tell me this point must be in quadrant 1. Get it? And if I give you 2, 3.6 and 2.5, so Kevin, with these two ordered pair, you can just define a line. Get it? So we only needed 2 points to define a line on coordinate system. Okay, everybody, I want you to write down this sentence on your notebook. We only need 2. So Kevin, when you're in the school, the teacher probably needs you to get 3 pairs, okay? But only 2 is necessary. So the third one is for what? For you to identify if the earlier 2 points are right or not. If these 3 points are not showing up on the same line, that means you're making mistakes. Understand? So the third one is actually for you to help you to check your answer. It's not something like doing to define the line. Understand, Oliver? Okay, so this is very important, okay? Because finally you will go to the school. Yeah, unlike my daughter, like she knows almost everything the teacher's teaching in school right now, but she still gets very bad math point. 真的 record 她成绩不好。但是所以 you need to listen to me, okay? Because she doesn't listen to me. She just do la-di-da homework. So that's why her teacher hates her, right? No. We should not record this one. 就是你们要知道老师要的是什么 Kevin, understand? So we want the perfect mark. So we will give it to her like what she wants. That's the most important thing, okay? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So everybody, if I give you x equals 3 and y equals 6, you can rewrite it in order pair like 3 and 6. But what does it mean, okay? That means when x equals 3, y equals 6. So Elaine may wonder, can I say when y equals 6, x equals 3? Of course. But usually when we do that, x is input and y is output. If you're learning the computer science, you know that x is the original data and y is based on the original data, you get that data. So that's why we say because x equals 3, then y equals 6. Understand? But of course, you can, if you understand, if you know the value of y, you can also go back to find the actual value, but we just say that. So for instance, let's see, y equals 2x plus 1. This is called what? This is called relation. Or later on, we know it is function. Okay, everybody? This is called function. But in before, we called it equation. Yes, of course you can. But all of them is function. Why it is function, okay? Oliver, why it is called function, Vicky? Because it is showing you have an input and you have an output. Get it? You have an input, you have an output. This is a function. Okay, so now let's take a look at this one. Because usually it's always y equals blah, blah, x plus what? Like Andy. Andy, can you move your head? Yeah, let's see. Let's look at Andy. Yeah, so Andy is having y equals mx plus b there. So it's always like that. So we have y is in front of everything, okay? So y equals 2x plus b. So now I want to ask everybody, okay? For this function, m equals what? B equals what? Elaine?
M equals 2, B equals 1.
Very good. Okay, so this is very important. I'm going to discuss about these ones later, but first of all, we need to know how to make this function show up in the coordinate system is something we're going to do first. First step, okay, so if you're going to take notes, everybody, this is very important to take my step notes. So step 1, table. Okay, everybody, what is a table? I have an output, I have an input. Okay, so when x equals 0, Vicky, y equals what for this function?
Wait, 1.
Very good. Okay, so we need another one. So Andy, can you tell me when x equals 1, y equals what?
Y equals 3.
Very good. Okay, so at this moment, everybody, okay, Jason, we actually already big enough, good enough to define a line. Why? When x equals 0, y equals 1. So at this point, and 3, 1, 1, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So we have this one. So I just need a line to connect these two. So this is a line represent y equals 2x plus 1. Correct, Jason? Okay, you learned it, right? You know it. But everybody, in your school, teacher will ask you to do another one. Okay, why we need another one? To identify if the data we get it before is right. Oliver 说老师啊，我不会错的。But you know what? Sometimes you get like, you know, right? You're making silly mistakes. So the third one, I'm going to make like x equals -1. When x equals -1, y equals -1 as well. So you can see it's -1. Am I right? Yes, -1. So it's -1 and a -1. So you can see it's still on here. So that means we're right. Okay, understand? Okay, so this is a function. This is a graph. See, we have them made it. 3 ordered pair. Okay, so Vicky, I want you to do this one as well. Okay, so this one is a what? 0, 1, 1, 3, and -1, -1. Okay, I just want you to make sure that because y is in front of it. 有些小朋友说，哎，10, 3, 1, -1, -1. 只有一个是对的，其他两个都错。Understand? Because this is a value. 后面的那个才是 value of x. The first one is the value of y. Understand, Kevin? Okay. So now let's go discuss about mx plus b. What does this m represent? What does the b represent? Okay. Before we do that, I want to give you more examples because then you can find out yourself. It's rather better than I told you. Okay. So I give you another function. Okay. Y equals 3x plus 2. Okay. For the earlier question, because we go through 1, 0, right? So we have this one, and you notice that this is 1. And for this one, you can see when x equals 0, y equals what? Equals 2. Actually, if you take a look at this one, is when x equals 0, y always equals what? Y always equals b. Am I right, everybody? Okay, so let me ask you a question. When x equals 0, the b is also represent the intersection for this line and y-axis. Do you understand what I mean? Vicky, do you understand? So that means if you have y equals half x minus 3, you don't have to do anything. You know they must go through what? 0 and a negative 3. This line must go through this point. Why? Because when x equals 0, y equals to 3. So this is intercept with this linear equation and the y-axis. OK， 好，那小朋友们有没有马上会想到这个？那既然 y 轴和这条线的相交点，我们可以看一看就看出来。那 x 轴和这条线呢 ？How about axis and this linear equation when their interaction is having something? So let's take a look at this one. So y equals mx plus b. So when does x-ray axis and this linear equation having the point is when y equals 0, 对不对 ？Kevin, you understand? 对不对？当 y 等于0的时候，这个 x 是不是 x 什么东西0，对不对？ So it's always like that. So I'm going to make y equals 0. So mx plus b equals 0. So mx equals negative b. So x equals negative b over m. Okay, so everybody, this one is 0b. And this one is what? Is negative b over m 0. Let's check if it is right. So for this one is y equals 2x plus 1. So Vicky already, Elaine already told us m equals 2, b equals 1. So what is negative b over m? Negative 1 over 2. So this is exactly the axis and this line's intersection point, ordered pair. Okay, I want you to write down this one on your notebook. Elaine, do you understand? Okay, so when we have, I want a whiteboard. Where's my whiteboard? Okay, so we have y equals mx plus b, okay? So with the y-intercept, 0 and b. And x-intercept equals negative b over m 0. Okay, get it? Everybody, please write it down. Go Dia， 你在干嘛？贝果，我在上课，不能陪你玩啊！你过一会儿。你不要抓我！你们看一下它，你看一下它，你看两只狗都在这，你看到看到没有？这不要脸的东西，不让我上课，你看。
那是什么狗？
什么狗？
柴犬吧？
柴犬。好了，下去，我在上课，你要来学。哎，他们两只都来了，你们看，哎呦，你看，狗把贝果打下去了。 啊，你来，摸一下，摸一下。好了，好了，好了，不能玩了。哎呀，这边点呢？
Where's bagel? 哦
我被那个狗底打下，你看怎么这样？怎么有这种狗？怎么这样？你们看一下，你看，哎呀，下去了。哎，你看这个人真不要脸。我给你们看，他马上就下去了。Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, so we understand this part, right? Now, let's take a look at this one. Okay. So if you see something like that, I'm going to quickly just tell you this because we're not going to learn this yet. This is grade 11, okay? But just to tell you a little bit, this is grade 11. This is grade 10 still, I think. Yes. Okay.
Is that like square root?
No, this was actually just go yuan.
No, like the one to the left.
This one, yeah, this is squared. Okay, so what is this squared? X plus 2 squared. And I don't know this one, so if I know this one, we can do it better. No, y, no, it's like that, plus. So x is 1 point something. So x, yeah, you see? Because you can see this one, if you see those ones, okay, boys and girls, this is called quadratic, and you can see for this one, the x have a value and x have another value. Okay, so for this one, so x equals minus 1.8 squared and plus minus 2 equals y. So something like that. Okay, so we're going to learn this one later, but don't worry about it. And for this one, it's the center of the circle is 0, 2, correct? And Oliver, can you tell me what is the radius of the circle?
2.
Very good. Okay, so we were going to learn how to write the equation for those ones, like by just looking at them. Okay, so today we just to take a look at number F, okay? And number D. Actually, when we're going to the AP calculus, this is the first chapter we're learning, okay? D and F. So this one is called what? So Kevin, I want you to take a look at this one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And do I have a line to connect them? No, they are points, okay? So because they're points, so they're not
line.
Yeah, you cannot line them together, okay? Because it's not a linear equation, but this one, this is a linear equation. Okay, so I'm going to quickly tell you by looking at this graph, how to write the equation. Okay, Vicky, we have already learned if I give equation y equals 3x minus 1, 你已经知道怎么把它变成图像了，对不对？好，你记不记得老师有跟你们说过，数学 math is a science about what? Jason, remember? Is going back.
Numbers.
No, math is about going back and forth. Elaine, do you still remember? 对不对？我们小的时候 ，Kevin， 你记得吗？你最开始学的是1加2等于3。Do you still remember? 1 plus 2 equals 3, right? Then after a couple of weeks, your mom said, Kevin, let's do 3 minus 1 equals 2, okay? Right? Then you go to the school, then school teacher tell you 2 times 3 equals 6. And after 6 months, 6 divided by 2 equals 3, right? It's always like that, back and forth. So today we learned how to do from the equation to draw a graph. Now we're back how to use a graph to find the equation. Get it? Okay, so now I want everybody tell me what is the ordered pair for this one? Elaine.
0, 2.
2, 0.
0.
Okay, remember, it's always x and y, x, y, x, y. It is always the value on the axis. 在 x 轴上的这个数放在前面，在 y 轴上的 so the value on the y-axis is on the later on. Okay, so this one, Andy, can you tell me what is this?
2.
X 在前面 ，y 在后面。
Oh. 0, 2.
Very good. 0, 2. Okay, so everybody, I want you to have a table again. Okay, everybody. 那个 Kevin 说，老师，你怎么一天到晚 table? Yeah, table is our best friend. Okay, so X and Y. You put it here. 2, 0, and 0, 2. Okay, how to find the M? Okay, so Jason, this is something we learned in economics. Okay, so now I'm going to review it with you. Okay, so Y2 minus Y1 divided by X2 minus X1. OK， 好，那这个时候小朋友说了，老师，那 X1、X2 哪里来的？ This is 1, this is 2. Or you know what? Even easier. This is 2, this is 1. So 0 is Y2, 2 is Y1, and X2 is Y2. So you know what? I like the other way around. 应该另外一个简单。Anyway, it's yeah, 2, 1, because we're minus, so it's easier. So basically it's 0 minus 2 over 2 minus 0. Correct, everybody? So it's negative 2 over 2. So M equals negative 1 for this one. M equals negative. Okay, I'm going to get 让你们自己有时间抄笔记 Okay, taking notes. 看好了吗？ Okay, so now for y equals mx plus b, we have already know m. So do we need another one? 谁掉出去了 ？Mickey 掉出去。你妹呢？啊，你姐呢 ？Andy，
No.
你们两个互相不管对方的。
Look at the chat.
Okay, so everybody, when m equals -1, how do we find b? So y equals, oh, Mickey is back, is negative x plus b. Okay, so this is step 1. So step 2. Okay, so step 2. So still you do this one. Okay, so everybody, you see y equals 0, -2 plus b. Get it? You can just plug this when x equals 2, y equals 0. So y equals 0, x equals 2. So b equals what? Equals 2. So you find step 3, you find that final answer. Y equals -x plus 2. Jason, get it? OK, 那我们再从经济学角度啊，给你们讲一下。OK, Jason, 来解释一下。This is what? This is calculated what?
Which one?
This one is exactly the marginal cost, right? The opportunity cost for doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, see? 我跟你讲啊，学好数理化，走遍天下都不怕啊。Okay, understand? Kevin,
So
Oliver?
sacrifice.
Yeah, you sacrifice. Yeah, okay.
Sacrifice 2x for 2y.
Actually, we can make our math class as a linear equation immediately. Okay, everybody, how do we think about it? For instance, for this 90 minutes you spend with me, if you're not spending with me, Kevin, you can just maybe dating your girlfriend. By the way, Kevin, do you have a girlfriend? 看来有的。
That's a personal question.
Andy, do you have a girlfriend?
No.
你摇什么头 ，Vicky？他有了，他也不会告诉你的，你个傻子。
就是他不告诉我，我也会知道的，从他的举止行为就能看出来。
那你有男朋友吗？
没有。
Not yet. Okay, not yet. Not yet.
She has one. She has one.
She has one?
Yeah.
Okay,
我
Vicky.
怎么自己都不知道？
Okay, Vicky. So for instance, 如果你这90分钟不上课，你就可以跟你男朋友出去玩，对不对？ So this 90 minutes is, you know, the marginal cost for you or the opportunity cost for you to spending this 90 minutes with me having the math class is actually the 90 minutes spending with your boyfriend. Okay, so this is economics. You don't think value. The value is no more just the money. Everything is actually having value. For instance, the time. Time is value. And also the time you spend on your boyfriend and you didn't end up like being together, you break up. So the time you spend with him is actually lost your value. Understand? So for the economics, everything has values. So you don't say, okay, oh, I'm just standing there. I sit there. I didn't do anything. If you have an economic brain, you actually won't lose any of your time. You won't waste any of your time anymore. Correct, Kevin? If you think that way, 你觉得哎，我浪费时间，我很舒服啊。但是你想到，如果我用这个时间去做其他事情，我可以创造很多更多的东西。Have you ever think about it? This is kind of lose the value. Okay, so I want everybody in this class starting to think as economics. Okay, so now let's just do another one again. Okay, so if I have a line like that. OK，那个 Andy，你以后有男朋友，不有女朋友了，要告诉我的，有男朋友。OK, so let's take
I'm
one.
not gay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so there's a line here. Okay, everybody, please calculate it. Tell me the linear equation for this one. And I already told you. Okay, this is 2. This is 1, 2, and this is -1. Okay. Okay, try to find out. Okay, think about it. My step 1 and step 2 and step 3.
老师，我忘记了。
你有没有记笔记？
有，
是
我现
肯定没记。
在在看。
我跟你讲，你刚才那5分钟就浪费了啊！要不就是考得一塌糊涂，又没有去跟女朋友约会，又没有好好上数学课，又没有好好记笔记，你这5分钟就浪费了。
我写了，可是
5
有一
minutes
点
of your
写
life.
的乱，
老师，我澄清一下，我没有男朋友，我自己都不知道。
写
OK，
的有一点
那你
乱。
下次如果有了，要不要告诉我？
不要吧？
为什么？I can help you to see if he's a good boy or not. 对啊，你跟你说，你跟你妈妈说，你肯定不好意思嘛。你跟我说对不对？而且你妈妈肯定没有我谈，
我估计我到高中之前都不会找男朋友。
你妈妈肯定没有我谈恋爱谈的多。你应该
我妈
说
谈过3次，
对
我爸是第3个。
真的吗？你把你妈就这么卖了呀？OK，好。So everybody, let's take a look at the first one. Okay, Kevin, can you tell me for the step 1? 哎，你跟谁在说话？哎呀，Kevin 肯定在跟他女朋友说。Okay, Kevin, can you tell me? Kevin 说没有Kevin, can you tell me what is the step 1? Step 1 is what?
Find the pairs.
Yeah, by the table, right? So it's X and Y, right? So I put 2 and 1. It doesn't matter, just like that. 妈，Jason，我再给你弄弄又不看了。真是你这样子，你以后怎么办？Okay, so who can tell me first order pair? Jason, can you tell me?
The first one for x, it's -1 and 0.
Very good. Okay, second one, Andy.
The second one will be 1, 1, 1.
One,
Oh wait,
one.
wait, no,
one在这儿，one在这儿。
no. It's 0, 2.
Very good. 0, 2. Okay. So everybody, I also want you to do y equals mx plus b for the step 1 as well. Okay, so step 2. So Oliver, can you tell me? Step 2, we want to find out what? Huh? No, m 等于什么？m equals x2 minus, sorry. Oliver, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, Oliver, could you please tell me what is y2, what is y1?
Y2 is 0 and
Mhm.
y1 is 2.
X2,
X2 is -1 and x1 is 0.
so -1 minus 0, right? Okay.
So it equals 2.
-2 over
-1. So it equals
-1. So equals what? Equals 2.
2.
Very good, Oliver. So for the after the step 2, we have y equals 2x plus b. Correct, everybody? Okay, so now let's move to the step 3. Because we have this one, and I can just put when x equals 0, I choose this one, y equals 2. So 2 equals 2 times 0 plus b. So for this equation, we have 2 equals 2 plus b. Huh? Huh? Oh, so sorry. 0 plus b. 2 times 0 equals 0. I'm sorry. So b equals 2. Okay, so now we have b. So the final one, y equals 2x plus 2. So this one is y equals 2x plus 2. Get it, everybody?
Wait,
Jason, 懂不懂啦？
no, never mind. I got it.
Okay, so if you understand this one, I'm going to give you another one, okay? So this one is a coordinate system, and I think everybody, you can do it, just you need a little bit practice, okay? So this one is 1, 2, 3, and 1. And we have -1, 1, 1. Okay, so I'm going to have this one. Okay, boys and girls, please find out the equation for this one.
Is the negative on the -2 y-axis or like -1.5?
No, I have
Eh?
this one. I have this one. So you need to find.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Step 1.我一不看你们已经16条短消息发给我了，我都不知道。
啊，
对对对，Oliver 已经发给我了。Oliver 而且发了3遍给我。Oliver，你发了3遍给我，不算你做了3次的啊，只算做了一套题呀。
What do I times 1 by?
Where times 1? No, there's no times 1 by. 你慢点来啊！先把
No.
这2个点，你要跟老师一样，你 step 1, step 2, step 3有没有抄下来？你不要
Yeah, I did.
没有，你肯定没
I'm on step 2 and it's like 1 plus 1 and then 3 minus 1, so it's 1 and then I have 1 is
哪
equal
里
to
有
1
plus？
times.
哦，对对对，那 divided 就算出来 m 了呀。
Oh yeah, right. Oh wait, never mind,
Yeah.
never mind. I forgot.
他不是个傻子吧？哎，我跟你讲，以后那个 Jason，你找女朋友一定要告诉我一下。I'm gonna warm that girl. I said, yeah, there's a big possibility you're gonna marry a dumbhead.
Rude.
Okay, so everybody, Jason got it. Very good, Jason. Jason 虽然那个傻一点，但是还是第二个做出来的啊，not bad。你们不要被他迷惑了，你看他就是在这样子啊，叽里呱啦叽里呱啦叫，然后烦你们，然后他自己做好了，不要脸的东西。哎，Jason, your mom told me you're very quiet at home. Yeah, Jason, his mom told me he's really quiet at home. Is it true, Jason? Jason,
I have my reasons
why?
because
Because what?
because
Can you tell me?
yes.
What is that?
It's because I'm Jason.
Okay,
What?
congratulations, Elaine. You got it right as well. Good job.
I sent it to everyone by accident.
Okay, yeah. No problem. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, Kevin, I want you to tell me the first thing. Did you form a table?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell me the data in the table first?
X is 0 and then Y is -1.
No. So your
Wait.
problem is here. So let's see.
Wait, no.
Yeah, x 等于 0, y 等于 -1 的时候，是不是在这儿啊？
No, X. Oh yeah.
它没过呀。So look at this point.
No.
Yeah, so that's why you said, oh, why I cannot get it? I got
No,
it.
I was
Okay.
so confused on step 2.
Yeah, so let's take a look at this point. Can you tell me what is this? X equals 1, y equals what?
Wait, X equals 1, Y equals -1.
Yeah, okay. So the next one, it's here. Vicky, can you tell me the other ordered pair?
3 and 1.
Yeah, 3 and 1. Get it? So we have this one, mx plus b, y equals. So it's y equals, sorry, m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Get it? So equals -1 minus 1 over 1 minus 3. So the answer is 1. So we have y equals x plus b. So the next one we put when x equals 1, y equals -1. So -1 equals 1 plus b. So that's why b equals -2. So we have the equation y equals x minus 2. Get it? Okay. So the most important thing, we always said when we're doing all the questions, the data is the most important thing, right? Because if the data is wrong, no matter how well you can do math, it's impossible to get it right. Correct, everybody? Okay. So now we're going to learn more about the lines, okay? So everybody, M really equals what? Okay. So because we learned economics, M is actually about the changing ratio. Okay, why I'm using economics so much is because for math, it is very hard for you to understand it. Okay, to be honest. Okay, but if we talk about the real life, it's going to be easy. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. This one, the M is based on, is determined what? Let me show you. Okay, everybody look at the board. Okay, the M is determining this one, the angle of this line. Get it? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. 那这个里面 m 是等于1，对不对？那我们看前面那道题 m equals what? m equals 2. Okay, you can see, though these two lines is very hard to compare because they're not on the same thing, but I can just putting them together, it's like that. Okay, so this is y equals 2x plus 2. Oh, something like that. Okay, I just made it up. And this one equals y equals x minus 2. You can see when you have b equals positive 2, this one's here. When b equals negative 2, it is here, right? Correct? Okay, but everybody, you can see when this m, the bigger, there are more what? Steeper. Get it? 它竖的更起来，也就是说，如果你有一个小车从这个呜掉下来，你觉得这个小车从这个地方摔下来，还是从这个地方溜下来，哪个速度更快？Of course,
that one.
that one will be quicker, right? So this is actually something about physics. Okay, why this one is much quicker than this one? Because they're dropping on the same length, is because this is more sharp, and that's why the height will be quickly transformed into the speed. OK， 所以你看到吗？所以这个数学，你看在 economics 里面 ，economics 是什么？是文科的东西，对不对？是的。那你看 physics 是什么？是理科的东西。你看两个都要学得到。OK， so everybody, I want you to roughly, OK, so this time you don't have to calculate it. I want you to roughly give me a thing on your page. If I give you, Kevin, take a look, OK? Y equals 3x minus 2. 我们不要 very perfectly right. 我们是不是马上就可以差不多 we can roughly give the graph of this one. It must be go through negative 2. Correct? Must be go through this one. And 它是一个很竖起来的，因为它比刚才的2还要竖。这是不是差不多是这样的？Get it? It doesn't have to be precisely right, but you can save a lot of time, Kevin, when people is giving you something like that, okay? 他说老师给你一条线 y equal 3x minus 2. 好，他说 please tell me which color is right.
老师，我觉得是蓝色的。
对，我已经告诉你是蓝色了。我就说题目会怎么考你 ，OK？ 要聪明死，烦死。Okay, so let's see. Yeah. So let's see. Okay, so by telling me this, you immediately know that is this. 不，当然题目肯定不会出的这么简单啊，但是你就可以大致的知道它是什么样的。Okay, so now I'm going to give you a question like that. Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to ask you which color will be perfectly describe the equation. Okay, everybody. So we see. Okay, so y equals 100x. So no, 太大了, okay? So 2x minus 5. Huh? 我的线呢？我的线怎么没了？ Okay. That's
Boo. Ooh.
okay, everybody, please tell me which color is the best. Okay, so Jason, vote for blue one. So Andy, which one you vote for?
I think maybe yellow.
Okay, so Andy choose yellow. Kevin, which one you choose?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh wait, no, never mind. It's blue.
Okay.
Blue.
But my question is, why not green? 为什么不是 green?
Because it's go negative.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
good, very good. Okay, when m is smaller than 0, 这条线就是这样子的. Okay, when you see the line like that, this is m smaller than 0. When you see the lines like that, it is m bigger than 0. Okay, I'm going to explain why to all of you, okay? So let's just take a look at this one. Why the shape like the line is like that is 是这样子的，为什么它就是 m bigger than 0? I'm going to explain it to you, okay? Jason 听好了，这个地方很重要的，这个地方 very, very 重要。It's because when you see, if you take this one as the starting point, when x is increasing, y is also increasing. Because you see, when x equals 0, y equals -5, x equals 1, y equals -3. Did you see it, everybody? When x is increasing, y is increasing as well. Y equals mx plus b. It doesn't matter what is b, because b is constant. B is not changing. But the value of the mx is changing by the increasing of x. If m is smaller than 0, every time x increasing by 1 unit, mx is getting smaller by 1 unit. Understand? But when m is bigger than 0, every time x increases by 1 unit, and the mx is also increasing by 1 unit. So that's why if you see the line is like that, is when x is getting bigger, y is also getting bigger. But if you take a look at the other one, if the shape is like that, if the line is like that, Oliver, where did you go? It's like that, okay? 好，你们看到了吗？ When x is getting bigger, y is actually getting smaller. Kevin, did you see it? When x equals -2, y equals 0. But x equals -1, y is actually equals to -2. See? When x is increasing from -2 to -1, y is actually decreasing from 0 to -2. Get it? So when m is getting smaller than 0, the line is always like that. Get it? And I would like to emphasize one thing with all of you, because all of my students, when they're learning grade 10, they're having a problem with how do I find x value and y's value? Okay, so Kevin, take a look. You have to be extra cautious with this one. Okay, why? Is because you see, if the line is having the intercept with x or y, it's very easy. But when you see, for instance, if I say this is -2, this is -1, when I find the value of y is you need to go down and see this is the value of y when x equals -1. Get it? Okay, it's not, you have to go like that. This is 5. So for instance, for this one, if x equals 5, so the value of y, you need to go down and take a look like this one. So y equals -8. So you see, when x equals -2, y 的值是0。但是 x 变成5了 ，y 反而越来越小了，所以我就知道这个 m 肯定小于0。Understand? Mickey? Okay, so now we're going to go through some practice. Kevin, 你这懂吗？你不懂就问老师，没关系的啊，我不会打人的。啊。Okay. So let's take a look at this one. So we're going to learn the part is called a domain and range. Okay, so if you understand what is domain, domain is the value of x and the range is the value of y. So if you take a look at this one, do you understand this little 2 arrow means? That means they are not stop here. They could expand it to very far, unlimited, further, future. Like we died, but this line is still going forward. Understand? So
does that mean it's perpendicular?
Yes, it's a perpendicular. It's never end. Okay, Kevin? So that means if this 2 line is the, 那你看啊，每一个 x 的全都在这些点上面，对不对？所以 it's unlimited for the domain and unlimited for the range. Understand? And for this one, you can see it's also unlimited, but because it's dot, it cannot go through. 那这个就是所有的点都可以去到，这个呢只有整数。So it's what? It's unlimited, it's whole number. And this is also a whole number. Okay, quickly enough, I want to ask Vicky, what is the differences between whole number and a natural number.
What's natural number?
Natural number 就是自然数，就是你一生出来就会读的数。你小的时候，你妈妈肯定给你说过一二一，一二一，有没有说过？肯定说过的。你小的时候，小屁孩的时候。
1、2、3、4。
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are all natural number. Okay, so Kevin, what is whole number?
Like a number that is like there's no decimal.
Okay, very good. It's whole number, but compared with the natural number, they plus a 0. Okay, so 0 is not included into the natural number because you remember 你妈妈小时候把你抱在怀里的时候，不会说0 1 2 3 4 5 6，都是1 2 3 4 5 6 ，correct, Elaine? Right? 没有一个妈妈会说0 1 2 3 4 5 6的，没有的。No. Okay, because this is not natural. 0 is not natural at all. So it is whole number is natural number plus 0. Get it? Okay, so that's why. But can we do 0? No. 这个取不到 0 啊，你看到没有 ？0 没有啊，没有碰到 0 啊，所以怎么样？对，它是 natural 的。Get it, everybody? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So let's see. Okay, for this one. 好，我们先看这个 x。这个 x 是不是都可以取到？因为它可以永远延伸上去，所以这个 x 轴上它都能够碰到它，对不对？你就往上发散、发射、都可以。Okay, so x is unlimited, but how about y?
No.
Y must be what?
That
Bigger
number.
or equals to 1. 看到没有？因为下面它没有的 ，Kevin 看到没有 ？Andy, Oliver 看到没有？下面都没有的 ，There's nothing， 没有这个图像，所以说 its domain is unlimited and range is bigger or equal to 1. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. For this domain, so x obviously they can cover everything, right? It's unlimited, and the range is also unlimited. It covers everything. So
But X doesn't cover 0.
no, they covers because they're yeah, you're right. They won't touch it. So it should be negative unlimited to 0 and 0 to positive unlimited. You're right. And y is the same thing. Negative unlimited to 0 and 0 to positive unlimited. You're right. So you can say everything but 0, everything but 0. No. Okay, so everybody understand? So this is, we talk about it. So everybody, when we're talking about the x, how we get it? 你就从 x 上每一个点画一条线上去。如果你的图像是在上面，如果你的图像在上面 ，Kevin， 你就从那个 x 轴上画一条线下去。Okay, so this will help you to understand this one. For the y is when you see the y is like 你看，哎呀，不行，别抓我，你看我画的线都不直了，贝哥你别抓我。OK， 你们看到没有？哎呀，哎，不是。So you see, just there you go. Bagel, no. 哎呀，哎呀呀呀呀呀呀呀呀！啊，摸一下，摸一下，摸一下。OK， 好。Understand? We have to have the parallel line. 哎呀，我们要平行于 y 轴的线去拉它。Kevin, understand? 哎呀，走开，走开！你看你儿子多乖，我过会儿再陪你玩。好烦。So, do we understand this part, or you need me to explain again?
I think I understand this part.
Okay. So, Andy, do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. 好，我们现在来看看这个。Okay, so this one for the domain. I'm going to help you to do the line, okay? Because it's a little bit hard for you. Okay, 看到了吗？好了，那 x 的 value 只能取到哪里？从哪里到哪里？
-1 to 5. I think I counted it right.
Very good. OK，好，我现在跟大家说一下小括号和中括号的区别啊。如果是中括号，说明你可以取到这个 -1，和取到这个 f 和这个5。如果不能取到，就是 -1 and 5。Get it? Okay, if this
Oh.
one is solid, yeah. So let's see range. So Kevin 看到 range 没有 ？Range 就是从 y 轴上面拉线，看。So Elaine, can you tell me the range of y? Just the range.
2 -4.
Very good. But Elaine, we're always starting with a smaller number to the bigger number. Understand?
-4.
-4 to 2. Very good. So can you tell me 是用中括号还是小括号？
中括号。
Very good, because we can't touch it. Very good. Understand? Okay, so now let's take a look at this one. So for this, everybody, I'm going to help you, okay? So see. 这些都取得到啊，而且这里是不是都取得掉？ Right? So because it's going to go forever. So what is a domain of x, Kevin?
Oh, it was on mute. Domain is like
Can we do all of them?
yeah,
Yeah, all of them. So that means it's what? Unlimited.
yeah.
Get it? Okay, so how about range? How about the value of y? So when we're talking about the y, it's going to be something like that. Did you notice that? When y is smaller than 0, do we have this shape or no?
No.
No, not at all, right? You can see this shape is only on the upper top of the y-axis. Get it? So that's why the range of y is bigger than 0. Get it? 好，那你首先小朋友说为什么不能等于0呢？ So when you have something like that, it's very close to 0, but never touch it. Okay, get it? Very good. Okay, so let's take a look at number G. Okay, Jason, can you tell me what is a domain for G?
Infinite.
Very good. Domain is infinite. What is range?
-4.
No, -4.
It's 0. No, I mean -4 to 0. No, wait, no,
4
no,
to 0.
yeah,
Very good.
-4 to 0.
0. Okay, so 是中括号还是小括号？
用括号。
是中括号一半，小括号一半。因为
哈？
它是可以取到的，但是0它取不到。
哦。
对，所以可以一半一半的，知道吗？我们不能一半女的，不能是一半女的，一半男的，但是我们可以一半中括号，一半小括号。Understand everybody? So when you cannot touch it, you must go into like that. Vicky, understand? Andy? Okay, so now Oliver, the black Oliver, can you tell me what is a domain for the number H? This is a harder one.
It has to be bigger than -infinity, and it can't touch -1, and it can be in between -1 and 1, and it is bigger than 1 but not touching it, and yeah.
Okay, so it's negative infinity to -1. Okay, and then +1 to positive infinity. Understand, everybody? Or you can say it's unlimited, but negative
also-
1 to 1.
There's also between -1. Yeah.
没有哦，这边还要再对，还有一段。So how about like that? It's just everything, but -1 and 1. Don't you agree with me? It's much easier. 因为这边这一部分涵盖了 negative infinity to -1，这一部分涵盖了 -1 到0，这一部分到0到 +1，这部分到 +1 to positive unlimited. So actually it's just a -1 and 1 is not touched. It cannot be touched. The rest of them can be all touched. Okay, how about range, Oliver?
The range is
Everything except
everything except those.
So those is what?
Is -1 and 0.
Very good. -1 and 0. And you cannot touch it. Correct? Okay, very good. Understand? So everybody, this is the part that I think is the hardest for the grade 10. Okay? But all you need to do is just doing the line. So 如果你们这个题目做不出来，老师教你们个方法 OK？ 当你在做 domain 的时候，拿一把尺。Kevin， 这个尺怎么用？横的用。Yeah, so you're going to do a line like that. See? 这个图像的最高点sorry, 这个是 Y 轴 sorry. 你这个尺要竖着用 OK? So like that. So this is the range. Domain, sorry. This is domain. So it's what? -2 to +4. But this one is hollow, so you cannot touch it. And this is solid, you touch it. OK? 好，当你在用做 Y 轴的时候 range 的时候什么？拿出来一个把尺 OK, Vicky? 横的用 OK? 这样子拉线，再这样，哎呀，算了。You understand, right, Kevin? 我就画的有点丑，就不画了。So it's like that and like that. 那这个部分 exactly 就是 range. So this one is -1 to +4. Get it?
Well,
Yeah, so this is the easiest way. 无论题目多难，你只要把那个尺拿出来，就都会了。OK， 这是老师多年以来积攒的经验啊，你们都要记住啊。就别的东西都不用记住，就记住老师的这个经验就行了，知道吗 ？OK， 好，我们今天。Okay, let's take a look at. Yo. Okay, so now let's take a look at this one. Okay, so linear equation. An expression is a collection of numbers, variables, and operation signs. Okay, so let me just take a look at these ones. Okay, so we have 5, 2x minus 3, and 3x squared plus 2x minus 5, and x squared. So all of them can be put on the coordinate system. Okay, so Vicky, let me just give you an example. 5 is just a dot. But if I said y equals 5, can you put them on the coordinate system for me?
The what?
Yeah. Y equals 5. Can you put them on the coordinate system for me? Okay, so you just find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, everybody, and you have a line. And this one is y equals 5. Everybody get it? Okay, so everybody, please tell me what is x equals 5 look like? It is like that. Very good. I see Kevin is giving me. Jason, 我跟你讲，你这个不是 x 等于 5，你这个是 x 等于3啊。x 等于 5是不是应该圆一点呀？因为 because why I'm telling， 太丑了，你们两个画的。OK， 这个红色的比较好，这个红色的小朋友不错。Why I'm telling you this, Jason, Andy， 看好了没有 ？Y equals 5 and x equals 5. Create a what? Create a square with the area of 25. 看见了吗？我这个题目就可以这样考你了，懂吗 ？Okay, so everybody, please tell me the area of y equals -3, x equals 2, please. Okay, right now, tell me how to do it. The area of x's and y-axis and y equals -3 and x equals 2. Okay, so everybody, if you have this one noted, so negative, 这个真丑 y equals -3, 1, 2, 3, and x equals 2. So it's what? 2 times 3 equals 6. Okay, everybody. So good job. Okay, boys and girls, let's take a look at this one. So actually, you can see when we're learning the linear algebra, they can solve some area questions as well, right, Elaine? And also later on, we're going to learn how to do 就是如果哎上面怎么有人在画个小脸呢 ？OK， 如果老师给你一个圆圈的 OK， 这样子给你一个 question， 你也可以直接算出来这个圆的面积是多少 OK。But everybody, we have to know that, okay? X equals 3 is not a function. Why? Because it's not having the value of y. Remember, I said a function is having an input and an output. Okay? 那 x 等于3为什么不能呢？ Because x equals 3 is equals to x minus 3 equals 0. Okay? But y equals -1 equals what? Equals y equals 0 times x minus 1. Get it? So m could equals to 0, but y could not equals to 0. Get it? So that's why x equals 3 is not a function, but y equals no x. No y, only x. There's no function. But only y, it could be a function. Get it, everybody? Okay, so everybody, 2x plus 3y equals 5. I want you to put them into the form of y equals mx plus b. Okay, everybody, so now it should be what? Moving the 2x over there will be 3y equals negative 2x plus 5. Y equals negative 2 over 3x plus 5 over 3. Get it? Okay, so for this one, immediately I want you to tell me some information about this function. The line is like that. No, the line is not like that. The line is like that, but it's positive 5 over 3, so it's like that. The line is like that. Get it? Correct, everybody? So the more we just a little by little practiced it, the more stronger you're going to feel like, oh, how we get it. You're going to feel it, okay? So let's take a look at this one. Y equals negative 2 over 3x plus 4. Can you give me a thing? See, if you take a look, you're going to find out. It must go through 4, sorry. And because it's negative 2 over 3, right? So you see, it's pretty flat. If it is negative 4, it's going to be like that. Correct, everybody? Okay, so the much deeper, so stepper, so the m will be, the absolute value of m will be bigger. Okay, why I'm saying absolute value? Because negative 4 is actually smaller than negative 2 over 3, right? So we say the absolute value of that. Okay, so now let's take a look at okay, quickly enough. Okay, when you see something like that, I'm going to talk about your homework, okay? So Kevin, when you see something like that, the first thing is always put them into mx plus b form, okay? Everybody, step 1, always y equals mx plus b. Can you promise me, all of you? Okay, so equals 3y equals negative 2x plus 6. Oliver, 你去哪了？去哪里玩了一趟？
I was trying to like make my screen not black anymore.
Okay, so
And
y equals negative 2 over 3x plus 2. Okay, so obviously it must be go through this one, right? And when x, then y equals 0, x equals negative 3. Positive 3. Correct? So connect them and you're done. Get it, everybody? Okay. 会了吗？会了啊。And if you want to find this one, it's actually very easy. It's equals negative b over m, right? Remember? So negative b is 2, negative 2 over negative 2 over 3. So equals 3 over negative 2. So times it equals 3. Okay, y intersection equals 0b. And x intersection equals negative b over m 0. Okay, so basically, if you put them into the regular form, Kevin, into the y equals mx plus b, right? Andy, 你这么喜欢这个公式，对不对？你看你的背景都是这个公式，对不对？ So you can just what? Plug them in.
他电脑桌面就是这个。
对呀，那多喜欢，对不对？好，那我们小朋友们 very quickly enough, we do B and C together, okay? So you do B and C yourself. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, so we have to do y equals negative 2x minus 4. Correct, everybody? So if you go through
Yeah.
negative 4, it's good. And this one is exactly negative 4 over negative 2. But you put a negative there, so it's negative 2. Very good, Kevin. Good job. See how quick it is? How quick it is. 对不对？当你的同学还在那边还搞啊搞啊搞的时候，你已经做完了。And you know it must be right. The only thing that you need to be extra cautious is what? When you see negative, make sure you bracket them, okay? Copy them and bracket them so that you won't miss any negative sign or anything. Understand? Okay, so the next one is 1 over 2 y equals 2x minus 2. I'm going to get rid of the y, so it's times half, so equals times 2 and times 2 for both left side and right side equals 4x minus 4. Okay, so we have negative 4, sorry, it's beneath it. So it's negative 4. So it's negative 4. And we're gonna do negative 4 over 4 and negative, so equals positive 1. So it's here. So basically, and you can see it is pretty right because you can see this is 4 is pretty stiff. 对不对？就很斜的，对不对？好了，学会这个方法以后，我跟你们说，你们到时候去学校里面，如果要学到这个东西，或者我们在竞赛里面要学到这个东西 ，I want to make sure you don't spend a lot of time on those things, and you're sure you get everything right. This is a purpose you're attending my class. Okay, Vicky, you get all the things like 我从小或者说我教了那么多小朋友，我总结出来的经验，你们只要用就行了。Okay, because that will give you the 所有的东西都是最简单的。OK，那我现在再跟大家说一下 ，OK，我们这个班级的小朋友基本上没有这个问题，对吧？我有一个班级比较小的小朋友，我们还是说这个 opportunity cost，OK？You're not seeing me every day，OK？My daughter probably is getting over me too much because I saw her every day, right? But you only see me like maximally 2 classes per week, so like like 3 hours. Yeah, you're seeing me more. But Jason, think about it. Compare with if you don't get those hints from me, you're actually spending more time on studying, right? So the thing is, long term, I want you to just focus on me for this 90 minutes. And later on, you're going to find out you have more extra time for you to spend on yourself. This is so-called smart. I don't want anybody in our class is dumbhead, right? Though somebody is. I don't know who's dumbhead. somebody. Okay, so the thing is, we have to make wise decisions. Okay, Kevin? Especially when you're trying to find some girls, you need to be wise, okay? But sooner or later, we're gonna find boyfriend and girlfriend, right, Elaine? It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's very proud, 你要是大了，你没有女朋友，没有男朋友，你爸妈急死了，我跟你说，对不对？急得疯了。But you need to find a good one. Also, you need to find your time, spend it wisely. Get it? Okay, so that's it for today's class. We're going to see each other next week. Okay, bye-bye.